Hello. Thank you for joining me today. Super excited to give a quick introduction to the OpenBB workspace, as well as demonstrate some of the advanced capabilities in our custom backends and custom copilots. Now, in this video today, both of the custom copilot and the custom backend that I'm showing you are powered by data that is in my Snowflake instance, and it's also open source, so feel free to test it out. You just need to add your credentials and you should be good to go. So with that, let's kind of just hop in, right? So here's the interface of the OpenBB workspace. As we see, we have these widget layouts can be dragged and dropped to your liking. What I'm looking at here is the equity dashboard. This is one of the templates that we provide. We provide a handful of them to get you up and running. This comes with data right out of the box that you can perform your investment research or add your own data, whatever it is you're looking for. And up here, this layout for the template that goes from, you have financials, you can have technical analysis, trading view charts, all the way up to estimates. But for right now, getting into it, let's look at the financials here. So in this example, I have Apple loaded and I'm looking at the income statement. Now, this is great. Numbers are cool, but what if I want to actually quickly make a chart? I'm going to actually be able to select the data I want to look at, and I can create a bar chart here. So right off, I don't know, a couple clicks of a button, I now have a visual. Now, what's next? So I have the visual, but maybe I want to know what does that as a revenue growth. And in order for that, I'm going to introduce our OpenBB Copilot that I've pre-populated here. Now, our OpenBB Copilot is our agentic assistant that can work with the data that's available. So in this case, what I've done is I previously added it to Copilot. So now it has all of this, it knows that this exists, and I'm going to ask it to create a table of revenue growth as a percentage. And what it does here is it actually goes ahead and under the hood, it reads in the data and it performs SQL to be able to calculate this. And what we see here is I can actually go ahead and create a widget from the table, but why not just show off more capabilities? I'm actually going to ask it for a bar graph. So I went ahead and did that. And as you can see, it's computed this for each year. And here I can now create a widget from the chart. Will create, and this will automatically get added to my space. So here I've created a report with the statements or with the revenue and then the percentage growth. So this is just a small taste of what you can do here. I'm going to kind of turn into the custom backends and this Cybersyn here. So when we say custom backends here with the OpenBB workspace, what a custom backend is, it's just an integration where you can connect any of your own APIs, any of your own data, and upload it into the workspace. So in this case, I've built a super simple integration. I've just got two widgets with Snowflake. Now I've hard coded my warehouse and my database. So what I'm doing here is I've provided access to, what are my schemas? I want to know what views are in here. So I have this adjustable dropdown and I select, and here are the views that are available. Now, the second widget here is I'm using actually the stock price time series, and it allows me to input, and it's going to now write the query, right? It parameterizes the query, and it gives me this. We can then turn this into a chart if we want. But something really cool here is now that our agentic copilot it's here, we can actually ask what was the I've got this in here. Let's look at quantum computers. So the data is not on the warehouse, but it's treating this as a tool and it knows that it has this input. So as we can see here, very quickly, and then it tells us it's 1349. Let's confirm 1349, right? So just by adding this tool, we now have the ability to query it from our Copilot. The last thing is going to be a custom Copilot. So what I've built here is a custom Copilot. It's a based on their uh, based on their documentation for a PDF chatbot over FOMC minutes, which you can see here. So this is just going to be a back and forth one-liner. You can incorporate memory if you wish. It's open source. But basically, all of the data lives in Snowflake, and we've written the chunks, parses the PDFs, embed them using Cortex search. We can actually ask questions against it. So in this case, what was the unemployment in Q4 2023? So it's looking at search against the files that we've had in. And here you can see that the unemployment rate December 23 was 3.7. And, I prompted it this way. But as we can see, hey, it got this information from here. Here's what the search results gave. There's more information, but You can add links however it is. But this is just an example of creating a chatbot with Snowflake. Super powerful. We can do with custom copilots and custom backends. Thank you for watching today.